Hey guys, Mitch here from Isle. We've recently made a couple of UX changes to the tasks editor, and so I thought I'd take this opportunity to spend a couple of minutes showing you some of those changes and giving you a bit of a general overview of the anatomy of a task on Isle. And we'll do that by building a really simple task along the way. So we're going to start here. This is the new task screen, and you'll see there is this main panel here in the middle, and then there is this right-hand toolbar. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a quick task that fetches a meeting summary from Fathom, which is a meeting recording tool, and then composes like a small tweet that summarizes that meeting. And we're going to do that by using the AI builder. First, we're going to come over here on the right, and we're going to go to Tools. This is a part of the settings that allows you to manage which integrations are able to be called by this task. So we're going to search for Fathom. You can see here I have a couple of different credentials. I'm going to select this one. And now this task container has the ability to fetch calls from Fathom that are mapped to these credentials and these credentials only. You can come back out of here, and in the package, you'll see there's an overview and there's the actual task script itself. Keep an eye on this package. This is where any inline prompts that we create or any other artifacts that are a part of the script end up in this package here. Next, I'm going to go and enable the AI builder. From the overview screen, I can click it here, or you can always click this button in the top right, iterate with AI. That's going to open up this builder mode where I'm going to describe what I would like. I would like to fetch a meeting summary from Fathom by giving a meeting name as an input, and I would like to compose a short overview of that meeting, max to 80 characters. Great, and you can see here that in this first turn, it has gone ahead and created a new inline prompt called meeting overview. It has defined an input. It has changed the settings, so it's given it a name and a description for the entire automation. And it has also written the task code in Python. We can accept these changes, nothing else to accept here in the history, and we can leave AI mode. You can see here that the script has updated and the package has updated to have a new inline prompt. You can view that inline prompt separately. We could come in here and make some manual changes. We could change the model. So we could say that this should be Opus 5, or this should be GPT, or this should be Gemini, or this should be Grok, or any of the models that are available on the platform. We could add other capabilities to this prompt, web fetch, web search if we wanted to. You can see here at the top as well that the inputs have been defined. You can add inputs through this screen here. This takes you to the settings screen, so you can see here that the meeting name text input has been defined. It has a description, has a default value we've set as required. There are a number of different things here that can be configured to be input types. In the settings screen is also where you would update or set the trigger type. So right now it is a manual or on-demand trigger. You can change that to something that runs on a schedule. You can change that to be a webhook coming off one of our supported integrations. You can change that to just be API. We support a number of different trigger types. And then there are some advanced settings here. For most automations, the expected runtime would be under 15 minutes, but we do support long-running automations as well. You would toggle over here. You can also limit concurrent runs, and you can set how many max retries and what is the back off between those retries. Coming out of the settings, back to the overview, the only other thing to show you that has changed in the UX is you can click down the bottom here, SDK reference, and pull up the entire Isle SDK and search for what we want. So if we wanted to add a checkpoint, you can see here is Isle checkpoint, and you can look at all of the different ways that we can add checkpoints. So that's a brief overview of the changes to the UX for Isle tasks. Thanks.